Hello everybody, Real English with Real Teachers. Charlie here, and we've got some pet idioms for you. Hope you're excited to learn all about those furry little friends and some related language around that. Harry, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, Charlie. I'm not feeling sheepish today, although maybe I will say something that will make me feel sheepish.
Oh, teasing them already. Sheepish. If you know the meaning of sheepish, maybe straight away write it in. But
yes, please. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Hello, Charlie. Yeah, I'm really well, thanks. I'm actually back at my parents' house today because I've had some internet difficulties. So I'm back in my old room, which since I've moved out has converted into an art room.
An art room, okay. Not much art on the wall yet. It seems a bit of a blank canvas.
Yeah, what I meant to say was a design room. It's kind of it's my dad's little room for doing his handicraft work. So doing things with his hands, nothing strange, just doing artwork and designing things.
Okay.
Would you like to see something that he's done?
Yeah, please do.
Because it's related to today's lesson, actually. So here's one of my dad's favorite things to draw is rats.
Well, that's really good. Really good. You showed me a drawing last week or earlier this week of his, but that's even better.
I know, that's what I said to him. Yeah, I think his artistry is getting better and better. It's amazing.
That's amazing. We should auction it, see if anyone would want to buy it.
We should, yeah. I don't know what my dad's plans are for that piece, but if anyone would like to make a bid, then please put your price. So yeah. What are we talking about today, Chaz?
We're doing some pet-related idioms. So if you enjoy pets and if you have animals around you, you might want to learn some of these. But this is actually also useful just to communicate using the English idioms. And as Harry has said before, they're a really, really good way to make you sound extra native or natural with the language.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're going to bring you some really common idioms today. We're going to teach you these idioms first of all, get you using them, and then we're going to show you a funny video, or we think it's funny anyway.
No, containing... You think it's funny? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, have you not seen it?
No, haven't seen it.
You are going to be cackling. There you go. He's cackling already. And then after we've shown you this video, we want to get you commenting on the video. So telling us your stories and how you perceive the video that we've shown you using these new idioms.
Okay, nice. Sounds good. To open the dialogue up, I would like to know what you think of this atrocious mess that I call a beard. My family think it looks gross. Some people think I should keep it, but I want to know what you think. I mean, it's a bit of a moot point because it's so empty. It's so barren. But
yeah, how do you feel about the beard? Do you like it? Obviously, you must think it's okay if you're holding on to it.
Well, I think I'm holding on to the hope that it will turn into something. So
okay, right. So you're hoping it will maybe become a big beard, or do you just want to have designer stubble?
Designer stubble. Yeah, I'd like to have. I'll stop looking at it now. But I'd like to have a little bit of certainly good stubble. I'd like to look a little bit more rugged.
Yeah, I think it suits you, Charlie. I think it's nice, a little bit of neck beard.
Really?
Yeah, I think it looks all right, but you should never try too hard. But as you said, it is a moot point. A moot point. What did you mean by that? A moot point?
Oh, it went blurry. I'll
Yeah.
type it in the chat. It just means that it's almost pointless to bring up because it's not really anything.
Yeah, yeah. A matter of very little importance in the bigger picture, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the beard is awesome. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Danny Kim, she said, have you got a new whiteboard? No, but it looks like a new whiteboard because so as I'm back at my parents', my mum actually cleaned the whiteboard for me. And it looks incredible. She took the outer layer off, which I think I was supposed to take off when I first got it, but I didn't.
It does look spanking new.
Spanking new. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to write that one down as well. Yeah, so yeah, thanks, Danny. It does look new, but it's not. But I love it. So there's comments coming in about your beard then.
I'm loving this.
Joanna said,
self-obsessed. Sorry, everyone. Go on, Harry.
Joanna said, I would shave it if I were you.
Agnieszka, as one of my old students. Hello, Agnieszka. Lovely to see you again. She's actually said it's better without. So maybe she knows best.
Okay, right. It's almost a unanimous decision here.
Well, hold on, because Gala has said, Charlie, you look classy with a beard. Thank you very much.
Oh. Does that mean he doesn't look classy without a beard?
Hey, come on now. Don't be giving me that. And then Nicola, as long as you benefit from any hairs on your head and face, trust me, keep it. So maybe Nicola is bald, maybe?
Perhaps, yeah. I mean, do you benefit from it, Charlie? And what benefits do you get from having this little beard?
This little beard? Yeah, good point. Maybe nothing.
Do you like it? Does Stacey like to pet your beard? Does she like to pet you by kind of stroking your beard?
Nice usage. Well done. To pet someone. So related to the pets, of course, and it means to stroke like this. But you normally do it on a dog. No, She doesn't like to pet my beard. No, because it's not really a beard.
Okay, right, yeah. So that's a good one. So we're actually using pet as a verb, to pet someone or to pet something. Because we can't say someone about animals, can we? It has to be something.
No, and it's a confusing point for some of my students. They always want to say he or she before they've confirmed the sex of the animal, and therefore they want to say someone. So yeah, can't say someone with a pet.
Yeah, we just say, yeah, if you didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, a male or a female dog, you just say, I was petting it.
Yeah, we would use it, wouldn't we?
And then if it was a human, we'd say, I was petting them.
Yes.
So, which is really interesting because we're using like the object pronoun plural. So we're saying I was petting them, even though you were petting one person, not multiple.
Yeah, that actually came up yesterday for me. Yeah, them singularly. Confusing world we English people like to confuse you with. Okay, so let's go on to the first idiom. And I'd like to suggest I was scared the other day because someone confronted me in a park.
Really? Was it a small child?
No, it was a fully grown man. Definitely wasn't a little girl that scared me. And I decided not to confront him, and I retreated with my tail between my legs. Oh. With my tail between my legs.
But Charlie, I didn't know you had a tail.
Good point. I don't have a tail, but we use the pet-related idiom. I think it's a dog because dogs, when they're scared, their tail goes between their legs. And so when a human is scared, then we use this idiom like so. With one
Yeah, so you walked away with your tail between your legs, right?
Yes, I walked away with my tail between my legs.
Nice. So we'd use it with a verb, and then with one's tail between one's legs. I'm just going to pop that on my board. And you could say it, so yeah, if you're frightened or if you're feeling cowardly, or if you're feeling ashamed, right? So if you told off a dog, you say, no, you naughty dog, you can't poo in the living room. That's awful, it's Christmas. And then the dog felt very ashamed and walked away with his tail between his legs.
Okay, yeah, ashamed. Yeah. Okay. Seems to like courage. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever walked away have you ever walked away with your tail between your legs?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've had many embarrassing situations, and I'm also a bit of a coward. So on lots of occasions I've walked away with my tail between my legs. Yeah. I actually, it happened to me last weekend in town. I was confronted by a guy outside a cash point, an ATM, somewhere where you get money out, and he wouldn't let me use the cash point. And he actually spat in my face. He went like this. It was disgusting behavior. And I don't want to fight. I don't do that. I never fight. It's not my bag. It's not my thing. And I walked away with my tail between my legs because I wanted to avoid that situation. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's horrible. So you walked away with your tail between your legs.
Exactly.
You said a really nice phrase there. It's not my bag.
Yeah, I like that one. My dad always uses it kind of sarcastically. And I do as well. It's quite a funny one. Nowadays, you don't hear it that much, but it's when something's not your thing, when you don't really like something, or it's not the kind of thing that you would do. It's not my bag.
I think it's used. I would say that it could be classified as the real English that we're trying to teach.
Oh yeah, it's definitely real English. Yeah, I don't know if I hear lots of people using it. Do you use it?
Yeah, occasionally. I think it's a phrase for. It's more common for other people. I don't really know what I mean by that, but I don't think it's my cup of tea. I don't know. Some phrases you can own, and then other phrases you sound a bit weird saying. It's like saying, "Oh, respect." I sound a little bit too posh or Caucasian to say, "Oh, respect, brother."
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so it's not like in your repertoire. It's not the kind of thing you would do. It's not your go-to phrase.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So what you could say is the phrase "It's not my bag" isn't my bag.
Yeah, it's not my bag. But then it would be contradicting me using the phrase.
It would. Yeah, you could say it's not my cup of tea. It's not my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so there you go. You've got some of those phrases written down so you can visualize them. And we'd always use it in the negative, wouldn't we? We wouldn't say it is my bag, or would you?
Great point. No, we don't. It's always in the negative.
Yeah. So that's a super British one as well. I'm sure they wouldn't say that in America. But maybe they do. If they do, then let me know. If you're American, you're watching, and you disagree with me, then tell me. I like to hear from the Americans, don't you?
Yeah, it's very interesting to hear their perspective and the other English out there, Australian, South African, etc.
Yeah.
So I'd like you guys to tell us a story where you walked away with your tail between your legs.
Yeah. So it could be a time when you were feeling embarrassed, or maybe you were told off by your mum, your dad, a teacher, or maybe you were really frightened. Or maybe your dog was frightened. Give us some examples using with one's tail between one's legs. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, guys.
Yeah. And Mishari has said, can we say it's from my bag? So we can't use that preposition. We just say it's not my bag. It's not my bag.
And it's, of course, would be it is not my bag. So it's got the verb to be there. Yeah. So I could say, look, I got this pen from my bag, but that wouldn't mean, I don't like the pen,
It's just literal in that sense, isn't it?
Literal. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nick Core has said, when my mum found out about drugs, I walked away with a tail between my legs and ignored it. Okay. Interesting. Let me share the screen.
It's a good example, Nightcore, and a good name as well. No Cinnamon Studio today.
Maybe. Have hope. Okay. So when my mum found out about, and then we'd need a pronoun here, or when my mum found out about the drugs that I was using or the drugs in my bedroom, I walked away with my tail between my legs. And then this part, I don't think it's really necessary. It's kind of a separate point. So you would need a new sentence and you would say, I tried to ignore her investigations or something. So just this on its own.
But quite clearly, Nightcore, you didn't ignore it because you were ashamed and you walked away with your tail between your legs. So, maybe you tried to ignore it, but you weren't successful. But a very nice example. Thank you.
Great example. Really good. Okay. So, nice. You mentioned sheepish earlier, Harry.
Yeah. I was feeling sheepish today, actually, because I realized in the description below, I made a typo, which is an error when you are typing, right? It's an unintentional error. And I wrote, so I meant to say furry animals, but I actually said fury. So just one R, meaning anger. And I felt sheepish because I spelt it wrong, and I'm an English teacher, and I should be spelling things like this correctly. But my dad pointed out that I had written it wrong.
Okay, yeah, it's a parent's job to correct their son's language, I think. So sheepish, meaning that you feel embarrassed. There
you go. Yeah. Sheepish. Sheepish. And you could use it as an adverb as well. My dad pointed out my mistake and I grinned or I smiled sheepishly.
Nicely used. Very nicely used. I smiled sheepishly. Go on.
Yeah, bit embarrassed like this.
Very nice. Okay, I just want to jump over to the comments section because we've got some more in. So, Alex, when they found out my lies, I had to leave with a tail between my legs. Confusing that, BTW in text form, that means by the way. So probably want to extend that to the full word. When they found out my lies.
Yeah. Again, a tail we're going to need with my tail between my legs.
Yeah. My tail.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to pick one?
Sure. Okay, let's have Evereno. I joined the live lesson a little bit too late. A lot more text language here. Very nice. What does it mean that tail and legs idiot? Okay, right. It means you are. I read the wrong one. It means you are embarrassed, ashamed, cowardly, or frightened by something. I'll read another one. Okay, far Murakabi above that. Sometimes I don't understand what you are talking about, so I have to walk away with my tail between my legs.
Oh,
Very nice.
that is really good. Really good.
Just with sometimes we need that to be one word.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Oops.
Yeah. You, I mean, I think you know, we just need YOU. So I have to walk away with my tail between my legs. Very good. Thank you.
Very nice. I'm just going to read Mazin or Marzin. While I was teaching my students, someone asked me about an idiom which I wasn't familiar with. What? With a tail between my legs and rounded behind the bush.
Smile?
I smiled. Okay. I smiled with a tail between my legs and rounded behind the bush. Okay, so let's help you out here. Really nice example, using your students asking you about something, perfect context, but then here I'm a bit confused. So, which I wasn't familiar with. I smiled, but walked away with my tail between my legs and went behind and hid behind a bush.
Yeah.
And I would say because we don't know the bush. We don't know which one it is.
Yeah. Unless you're going to say like the bush that was round the corner or something, like a specific bush. There was one other example I'll just read it out. We don't need to look at it.
Okay.
And it was with, it's not my bag.
Right.
So Louise Inga said, I love to dance, but drinking is not my bag.
Really nice.
Yeah. Do you love to dance, Charlie?
Oh boy, do I love to move. Yeah.
You
but,
do,
not allowed to anymore because my girlfriend says I'm shit at it. No, I'm joking. She lets me move, lets me groove. But she does make me feel a bit like I'm a strange human.
Yeah. When you dance and Stacey laughs at you, do you go away?
I walk away with my tail between my legs. No, I don't. I whirl my twirl around and say, "Oi, oi, how's it going?"
Okay, so you don't feel sheepish. You're quite proud. Yeah.
Proud of my move.
You're the dog's bollocks. Do you think you're the dog's bollocks?
I'm the dog's bollocks. Yeah, but we don't want to get that confused with swinging that around.
No, we don't. We don't. But to think you're the dog's bollocks, though, that's quite a good one. That's related to pets. What would that mean?
I didn't explain it because we've already done it, haven't we? But it means you think that you are really good. You are the best at something.
Yeah, yeah. And sorry to mention bollocks 2 weeks in a row, guys, but you know, such is life. The dog's bollocks. To be the dog's bollocks. Yeah.
Very
cool.
nice.
Should we show that video then, Charlie?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just distracted because someone wants me to dance for them.
To do a saucy lap dance.
That's coming up with some corkers today.
Yeah, corker. So guys, we're getting a video ready for you now. We're going to play this video about a cat trying to accomplish some kind of task, but failing. And we want you to watch the video and comment on it and be imaginative, be creative with these idioms that we've taught you today. So just to go over some of the ones that we covered, we've got a moot point, to pet someone or to pet something, to do something with one's tail between one's legs, to not be one's bag, not my bag, sheepish or sheepishly, and to be the dog's bollocks. So top points for anyone that can use all of them in a story. That would be amazing, wouldn't it, Chaz?
That would be amazing. Yeah, indeed. Harry, this is a 9-minute video. Is it?
Yeah.
Beginning?
Just go to like 10 seconds in.
10 seconds in.
Yeah, and then we'll get ready for the banter.
Okay, here we go, guys. Does it need much sound?
No, but the sound might add to the comic effect.
Yeah.
Meow.
Wow.
Oh my God, Harry. Oh, that not only shocked